Commissioner Wallstrom, thank you for coming. You stressed the importance of targeting local and regional media with communication campaigns. Could you expand a little on what you said earlier on? Why is this so important?
Well, this cannot be done from Brussels to communicate Europe. So this has been a conscious policy also from our side over the last few years to work in partnership, because we have to work with the other institutions, with member states, and we have to make sure that we are present closer to citizens. So we have also moved people and resources to the representation offices in every member state and encourage them to work engage with the local and regional media. And I think that has been very successful. We need the free and independent local and regional media as well. That's how they translate into the everyday lives of citizens.
And reflecting on the past 5 years, what do you think is the greatest achievement, and what's your greatest disappointment with progress in the communication field for the Commission?
What I think I've done, and of course this work is not completed, it has started, and I think we have first of all reformed the way the Commission works on communication. We have changed almost all the staff. We have started with citizen summaries. We have changed the whole culture of professionalizing internally. We have modernized the tools we use. We have started blogs, we've started EUTube, we have engaged on the internet, we have started the networks of radio and television, etc., etc. We've for the first time worked with MTV to get a message across, and we have decentralized. So we have put the resources out there to member states, so the partnership has started. I still think that it is very much a national political culture. I mean, it's a national agenda. You can see that in the elections and in the whole debate. I think we are still not good enough on the jargon. The EU lingo is a very difficult one. And I think we are still not given sort of fully the resources needed to communicate in a proper way. But we are moving slowly in the right direction, and that I'm proud to have contributed to.
And finally, we were discussing earlier the successful campaign around the Lisbon referendum in Ireland. What lessons can be learned from a national campaign about Europe in one country that perhaps could be taken into a more permanent campaign to raise awareness?
Well, one of the successful elements of this campaign was the fact that we did a citizen summary of the treaty. I insisted on this, and at first it was resisted by everybody. I just tell you about this fight. And finally, when we did it, this was also placed in the newspaper so that the citizens have a right to know. That's my starting point. This is why it's about democracy. So when we engaged with factual and good sort of objective information, then we had a better chance of succeeding. And we worked with other sort of multipliers and stakeholders. It was the civil society that engaged. And when they did, there was a proper debate, and I think people also understood that much better than if it had been only the politicians and the institutions. But it was sort of the whole width and breadth of that debate. And the first time they did not want us to do anything, and I think they learned the lesson that this is also necessary, that we work hand in hand.
Great, thank you very much. Thanks.